and welcome to our first episode of Culture. Today we have a very interesting, interesting conversation that I got prepped for us. First, let me introduce our host here, Peaches.
Chase.
And today we're going to be discussing poly relationships, which is something that we don't really talk about often, but today I brought quite a few good friends of mine. Would you like to introduce yourself first?
Stephanie.
Mazayah.
Taitum. Rose.
And they're gonna. We have some questions for them today. I have quite a few questions I want to ask because I want to dig deep into their relationship. I've been following them for a while, and I want to know things like, what keeps them so strong. The pros and the cons of being in a poly relationship, and just what are their takes on it and how they live their day-to-day life. So. I guess the first question that I want to ask is, okay, so who met who first?
Yeah.
Me and her. I can tell. Look at the hand.
Like, you remember the day? You remember the day?
What? I'm sorry. How we were the first ones who met. Yeah.
Okay.
I met him. Oh, you say no.
Alright, so I was dating her first. I had just broke up with the mother of my child or whatnot, and me and her linked up or whatever. We was dating since 2016, June. I didn't know she was crazy.
Okay.
I did not know that, you feel me? And that's part of the thing that corresponds to the poly relationship. When we had broke up, I had started dating Rose. And you can tell how we met.
How did y'all meet? Exactly.
Wait, who broke up?
Me and her had broke up.
Okay.
Yeah, we broke up. We was dating for like 2-3 years. Yeah, there's a timeline too to everything.
Yeah, how we met and how everything corresponded and how we all came together. Okay.
So, there's some crazy stuff that happened in the story. We opened here.
Yeah.
Like open.
Yeah, open. Yeah, it is completely open.
We ain't gonna go too deep, but
Cool.
it's part of the problem that happened during a monogamy relationship. They always want attention, catering to, loving. Don't know if they over their ex or their baby daddy. You know what I mean? Girls go through different emotions than us guys do. It's like, I chose you, so what's up? I'm gonna rock with you. But to women, they gotta go through a whole process. So that would disconnect us from men and women. In that concept, I just couldn't deal with certain things, how certain was. I was faithful, honest, open, and okay, you look like you a whole nigga. That's basically how they felt about me, or how she felt. Well, everybody really. But then what fucked up is because at first she just wanted to smash. So I had told her.
I didn't think you was gonna take me serious.
Yeah, but everybody say that shit to me too, but I don't fuck off like that. So it was like, you know what I mean? Like, what I pick is what I want, you feel me? Or what I need for a man.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how the concept of women have changed from how my mama raised me. You can count on one hand. And all the other girls now it's like, fuck it, I'm gonna act like a nigga and smash everybody too. So to now men are like, nah, I don't want that shit. Now I want something solid now. You feel me? So it always changes like the ways, but when me and her had started talking, she ended up falling in love, and she just went through certain things. Like just certain things I'm trying to teach her and show her, and it just wasn't happening. So we ended up departing, and I got with Rose.
And we worked together, so
yeah,
we met, like it became a friendship. Like I saw him over time, like shit going down, like as a person. And then next thing you know, when they broke up, like we linked up, and I didn't. It's not like I knew her or anything. This is like completely different. Like I'm a completely different person in my lifestyle. I was working. I had been in a relationship recently, but I've always been in a relationship, but my relationship was not. It wasn't it. Like it was just issues. It wasn't. He knew it. He could tell as my friend, just keeping it from a distance. Being like that shit. He's called it out since the beginning. And then eventually we got together. I mean, we dated for about 1.5 years, but I fucked up some things. I did stupid shit, which I understand why they ended up pushing him away, because at the time he was actually trying to be a solid man. She was also pregnant, so in the process he was still being there for the child and stuff. So I understand that as a man, I can understand.
Shout my pregnancy. Okay,
I respect that.
It takes
chill about it.
It takes
that's how it started. That man is.
He gave me what I wanted. I asked for it, so you.
Well, women
You did
savages,
what you did.
boy.
You must have been drinking tequila that night.
Nah,
No,
I'm open, bro. You feel me? What I say is what I mean, brother. It's whatever. What I say is what I mean. You feel me? So I lived up to my word. So at the end of the day, we ended up having a jit, but I was with her. So me and Steph had a baby.
What's the age difference?
6 months. Me and her 6 months apart. We're like the
All
same
three.
age.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm the youngest.
You're the youngest.
I'm 35.
I'll be 29 next month.
Yeah, birthday on Valentine's Day. 24, 25.
I'll be 25 in June.
Yeah.
Okay. So you the vet.
Huh?
You the vet.
Nah, she the vet. Because it came about because she like girls. I always tell people like in a polyamorous relationship, it's best if the girl is bisexual.
That was one of my
You feel
questions.
me?
Yeah.
For sure, it's
Are all of y'all bisexual?
but now they are.
No, because I've always found like women attractive, but never like now knowing the true definition. Like I've slept with a man and a female, but me and the female never did anything. So
Right.
therefore, that's not a threesome because you and the female never did anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I look at it like I don't find every woman attractive, but there's certain women I do find attractive. So I just believe if I vibe with you, I vibe with you. So man or female, I go off your vibe.
Yeah.
So boom. You got with Rose, y'all broke up, and then you came into play.
well, not yet.
Well, there's a
Not yet.
whole
There's
story
more.
before
I
she
wanna
came.
know how-
That was like the whole
Yeah, I want to know how this all came about.
Okay,
So you have to go to
So-
you have the
baby
baby.
got this. Come on.
You were pregnant. So how'd you bring that two together?
So pretty much what happened, we ended up like he ends up going back and forth because I'm fucking up and she has a child, so
Man,
he's
let
trying
me
to be a
smoke,
man.
man.
And next thing you know, like
We
need
touching
me,
Z.
because at this point there's issues and stuff, but it's not like he's not telling us. It's not like we don't know what's going on. Like he's just going through shit and he's
Like,
being honest about
yeah.
it. So as a woman, I can't do nothing. But it's the first man that ever actually did that, and I respect it. Like because all I asked was for a man to tell me the truth. If you just wanted to fuck the girl, fuck her with me, and
But-
I would have been on. You
Yeah.
would have been honest.
But women don't
he
really
did
want
that. No
women-
man does
women-
that.
Women don't
He
really
can
want
get it.
Women don't really want the truth. Right?
No, because
You know
they
what I
can't
mean?
handle it.
Yeah.
Nah,
There's
for real.
emotions. I do stupid shit, and that's he understands.
That's what
that.
kind of fucked
But
me
that's-
up.
So like, if I could talk to how they get you guys together.
So more of the story, that's how we ended up meeting, and then next thing you know, we understood that, and next thing you know, we started growing as women
Because he spoke to
because
me about
we
me.
we just realized the certain pieces that were missing and the things, the perspective that he was trying to teach us, right? And then we started teaching each other that. And I had never been with a woman. She has had a relationship with a woman, so this is a whole learning experience. Like it's a beautiful
One-
thing
one
because
thing-
I've always wanted to, but I could never have that situation where
One
I was
thing I
actually
will
honest.
say though is like if you honest with a woman, the sky's the limit of what they can do for you or what they will do for you. As a woman being a backbone.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know what I mean? They hate when niggas be lying and we just be bullshitting. You feel me? They ain't, cause they really committed and good souls. You know what I'm saying? So what I learned, like just from my mama, is just like just be real, son. Like at the end of the day,
We're willing to learn.
yeah.
You're birthed from a woman, so you might as well be honest. We
People
already
be so
know.
quick to learn that.
We already
like
assume,
they
we
love.
already think shit, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Women,
yeah,
women,
bitch.
like,
I already
like,
know, so just
You
a
know,
lot of
right.
shit, a lot
Next thing you
of
know,
like.
her vibe, and then we messed
Like,
up, and
okay,
it was a
but-
vibe, and then we just fell in love with that.
Hold on. Like at the end of the day, what you gotta understand is the woman is what create the problems. And I know that's gonna be bad to say, but it's true because like they don't do their nails for us. It's for the next bitch. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, what are you doing for us now? Like, do you care for us? Like, we don't care for your nails. We like your little alien fingers. We don't care about straight up. But to the woman, it's more like a competition. Y'all already
That's
putting a
slick
man.
lie.
Huh?
That's slick a lie.
Slick a lie.
Yeah.
What you mean?
She says a lot.
Oh,
it's
it's a lie.
Yeah.
She don't agree.
It's a slick lie.
Stop that.
It is.
How so?
Because it is still for y'all, because it's not for the other women per se. It's because look, you need all the attention over here. Oh, you like her nails?
Do you really care?
Wait a minute. Wait until you see my nails.
That-
So it's still
you
for
just made
you.
my point.
So that your
You just
eyes
made my
don't
point.
wander
It's not for
anywhere
us.
else.
You just made my point. Listen to what you said. My mama said you let a woman talk long enough, she'll answer her own question.
Okay.
And you just did that.
You did.
You just did that.
Take a shot.
Look at me.
And for sure, it was not for us. You just said it. Oh, wait till you see mine. my point was before she said that women always in
I
competition.
mean, it's not really. Even still,
And
it's still
us.
for you
My
because it
point-
makes us feel good.
We don't care
And
though.
then if we feel good, we are going
But we
to
don't care
make
though.
you feel good.
We don't care. We don't. That's what women keep, and then y'all just push us out the way. How you gonna ask how men feel or what we want, and then still talk about what you like
What
or
we
what you think?
Right.
It's not the fact of what we're talking about. The fact of what we're talking about is not from a thought process, but from love. Like, do you really love me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If I ain't have shit, you gonna still rock with me?
See, I don't understand the whole concept.
Yeah. You
I
don't?
do. I do.
You Oh, yeah.
I really do. I'm just adding a little.
No, I get it. When I talk too, it's always like open-minded. It's never like directly to the person. Cause I'm a Libra, you feel me? So my broad is different when I think mentally. So it's just.
So question, was there any point where y'all were feuding? Like, did y'all ever?
Yeah.
Like, were y'all were like.
It was
deep in
more
that-
emotional. It was just let her take over.
Them two probably were feuding.
Yeah.
like when y'all sit and text message to each other, like, quit bitching.
No, me
even
and
ever
her
gotten to
never
that
had that
point.
problem. That's
Oh.
the thing. One thing about Rose is she's very understanding, very open. Me and her spoke.
Nah, it's
Like,
not that. I ain't allowed that. That fighting shit.
Yeah.
Nah,
We
I
never
don't-
like.
I don't think no women should be
We
fighting.
probably
shit.
argued 4 times in 3 years, me and Rose.
Yeah.
You know, and she's more like, hey, look, relax. You know, like
Just-
I understand.
She's
Let's just
calm.
talk.
Like,
I'm the one that's
That's
like,
it.
you
Go
know,
back and forth,
we're gonna be a couple of
Gotcha.
screws up here sometimes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So all of y'all live together
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
one house.
Yeah, I want it that way. It's better.
Okay.
Because I feel like, you know
How
what I'm
many
saying?
children are involved?
She had 2 before me, and now they mine, you feel me? And then me and her had 1, and that's it.
And hers, Taitum.
Oh, yeah, and Taylor.
Oh, you just
My
freaking
bad.
take it like that.
Cuz, man, stop.
Okay, so Tatum, you're the newest wife.
Yes.
Okay, and so how? So this new for you? This is new for you, correct?
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, and so do you still feel like, I guess mentally, do you feel that this is one of the best decisions that you've made for yourself?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Coming into.
I feel like I always kind of been intrigued with the lifestyle, but I never lived it, you know. And then again, I don't care about like what you do with the situation. Is what I'm looking for is like I want to build with someone, grow with someone. How do we vibe? And it's like from day one, like before the meeting, it was just automatic connection. And then when I came in, it was just like I feel like I've known them for years. Like when I tell you I've never met, like people look at us, there's probably jealousy, there's probably fighting. There's none of that. Like it's crazy. I've never met females that can just get along and just talk shit out. We just vibe like whatever. I came in at a perfect time because they
people
probably
don't even know, and we just be like,
they
walking
probably
like,
had their crazy time, but I came in at a perfect time. There's none of that, so I definitely feel like I made the best decision. Definitely.
So do people look at y'all funny, like whenever y'all like?
Oh,
go
for
out?
sure.
we respect them.
For sure.
It's crazy. They be intrigued.
Yo,
They
they
ask
swear I'm a
questions.
pimp.
That's the number one thing. He's a pimp. That's automatically
It
what
be
they
wild
assume.
You
sometimes.
think y'all are strippers?
Yeah, they automatically
And
assume
then
he's a
he's like,
pimp. That's the
They
first
be some
thing.
pimps.
Yeah, that's the automatically the first thing.
That's just the
people assume.
education, though. That's
On
why I was
social
trying
media,
to tell
everything.
you. You got to unlearn certain things we was taught from our parents and our grandparents that taught them. Times ain't the same no more.
Yeah, nowadays
So,
that's what you see though.
you
People
had to-
walking around. It is a lot.
Yeah, you have to unlearn it. Unlearn what they told us because it's not technically true. And if you are Christian or in the Bible, it's this relationship of having multiple wives is in the Bible. It's in the Bible.
Yeah.
It's the stability up for a man. That's why the dude go and cheat, no emotion, and women necessarily. Well, now they doing it, but before they wouldn't do it like that. It got to be
Yeah.
once when a woman
Because they
fed
were
up. You remember that
needing or
song?
wanting something
Right.
that they were getting
Emotional.
from their
And
partner
now
at
they
the
just
time.
need to do it.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever feel any sense of jealousy like at all?
In the beginning.
In
The beginning was the
The
rough
beginning
part.
was-
That's why.
The beginning
I'm-
was
That was
the
the
best and the worst
But
at
not-
the same time.
I don't, not me because I came into it with them together.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like with them, I understand because he was with her. They had to get together with me.
You
No,
came into
because I
knowing
knew
what
what it
this
was
is.
about.
So when
Exactly.
it
Y'all
was-
are
Exactly. So to me, it's
Yeah,
like,
that-
okay, you've been
yeah.
there. Okay, I got her. Like I got him. I got. There's no. Everyone has somebody, so it's cool.
My thing is from a man's perspective. You know what I'm saying? How are you juggling 3 personalities,
Oh yeah.
cycles, mood swings? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you as a man, I don't want to be bothered.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you got this going on. How are you? You know what I'm saying? How does that work? Because I would. You know,
a
like,
lot.
get out my face. Get out my
And
face.
they
You
all
know
live
what
together.
I'm saying?
And
Like,
with kids.
That's a lot of components
house
under
full.
one roof, and that's a lot on a man.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Does everybody work? Like, what is going
He's an
on?
exception.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am different though, to be honest with you. But I had to learn it though. I was the same as that, what you said. So it is learnable. It is understandable. I don't want to hurt the woman. I don't want to hurt her for
And
what?
being patient, you gotta have a lot of damn patience.
I just
Exactly.
gained patience.
Like-
I just gained patience, and this taught me patience. So I'm glad I got that because I was on a bad road, not having patience. Like it was on site at whatever. You feel me? Like my resume bad, but then this saved me. You feel me? It made me understand more of the woman. It made me understand more what they really are to us. Now we don't need them. We don't need them, but it's just that we have them because it's something that can soothe a man's soul. But if a girl already talking about, oh, I ain't trying to be your piece, then it goes back to like, fuck it, feel me? But now if a girl really sitting there want to learn and we can educate them and talk to them and y'all go through thick and thin, and that's different. So I end up doing that with all of us.
So, in terms of, because I know biblically men had like multiple wives, and actually,
Right.
it's still a common thing. Like in certain Nigerian cultures,
Correct.
they have multiple wives. Do you have a certain number that you don't want to go over in terms of like bringing someone new in? Do you have is there a number? Do you have like a max?
The man with 10 wives.
Oh, no, I'm not doing that.
See,
I think we're
perfect.
perfect right now.
Yeah.
Your expenses, like that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot. You gotta make sure that's all right.
But the polyamorous relationship can also make
You'd be
you
like,
money.
just look at your bank statements.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, because they be spending, you feel me? Into a normal life, you feel me? That shit go quick if you got a 9 to 5.
that's crazy.
So I ventured away from the whole 9 to 5 thing, became an entrepreneur and stuff. So my thing is always residual income. Every business that we created is fun and it makes us money. Like she the owner of Fun Rentals 305 and she on the owner with her. They work together.
You said rentals, like car rentals? Or?
Yachts, we got yacht,
Okay.
jet ski, boat, jet skis, stuff like that.
Slingshots.
And it's all stuff any average man can do.
And what is
Oh, she owned a smoke shop and we opening up a hookah lounge out here too.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all.
I would go ahead and plug your business though. This is an opportunity to plug your business.
Oh, yeah.
Let everybody know. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
the
saying?
fun
Find
rentals.
plug in
Let 'em
Instagram.
know.
Fun Rentals 305 FUNRENTALS 305. That's our Instagram. Hit us up.
And then do you have a
And
smoke
then
shop?
I got 2 different things to shout out. I got Z Smoke. It's gonna be a smoke shop in Miami.
Yeah.
And then we got a lounge that's coming up here. We've been doing mobile services and all sorts of private events for a couple of years now down in Miami. I'm bringing that up here, and I want to do a lounge with the location.
You said a mobile service? Like, what do you mean mobile service?
I do like weddings, parties, bar mitzvahs.
like
you can hire
bartending.
me.
Bartending.
Bartending.
Mobile bartending.
Yeah,
Okay.
she also
Yeah.
the VIP
So we're
waitress.
at Tootsie.
At Tootsie.
I work, I'm a
I mean,
bartender,
bartender,
yeah,
sorry.
So,
Got
yeah,
it.
I've been doing that
Yeah.
for like 12 years. I've been
Yeah, and I
doing
just ventured in that field too. I'm learning
Yeah.
from her, the bartending, and I do events as well too.
Got it.
So ultimately, you guys y'all make each other better.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's
For
that's
sure,
that's
for sure.
that's the beauty of it.
That's
Yeah.
definitely one
Everybody
of the
compliments
pros
each
of
other.
it for sure.
Yeah, but
That's
they gotta
good.
be willing though, cause like everybody really wanna know
You have
the
to be
beginning.
open-minded and willing
The
to.
beginning is the hardest part. That's what you just see how women are. It's like, yo, come on. Like, sometimes you can give them a fact and they'll still deter the fact to something else, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you totally switched the topic of what we was talking about to make yourself correct. And that's not what we said. So you have to catch it as a man. So once you start catching that and seeing how the woman is, I mean, don't fall from it. We go through it in-house. You know what I'm saying? But I would never disrespect them outside of her. Right. You feel me? But I'm gonna tell you how the fuck you sound.
Well, you be ruthless.
Cause they come on, like, don't bring that, don't do that, and then step out here, and then people gonna see the same thing. You know, better yourself in-house, fix within, so you can shine outside.
Yeah.
If you don't, then I mean, you just gonna be like any other random.
Right.
So that's the difference on how they understood to be like, man, you know, I just want better.
But then he also does it in a way that
It's not disrespectful.
you understand. He'll sit you down, you know, like, listen,
Like, this is
you
where
know,
you're
I
like,
know it
no,
sounds
it's
bad and
very
everything,
clear.
but the way you're not gonna learn if nobody sits here.
no one's gonna tell
You know,
you.
like your girlfriends, you go gossip with them. Oh yeah, bitch, fuck that
But they're not
nigga.
giving you good
That's
advice.
all they say. They talk about, you know, instead of being like, look, relax, work it out with your man. You know, sometimes you're gonna go through. You know, you love him. That's who you want to be with. You know, think about things before you react. 'Cause, you know, I know I'm like that. You know, I tend to react over emotions and stuff like that, and we say and do things sometimes that we don't mean, but it happens, and you know, we know what we're doing because it's wrong.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes we don't take accountability, and we have to in order to grow or to be better. You know.
So question. So what's the sleeping arrangement like? Like, do you have like a big ass fat ass bed and y'all all like
You got
sleep
shack
together?
bed, the big fucking.
Nah, we do got a king side bed, but I don't even catch sleep in the bed because I was sleeping on the floor since I was legit. So right now, I don't like, when we accomplish certain things, it's kind of like, to me, I don't settle mentally. I want to keep going. What else can I do after I succeed something? They can gloat and have fun.
So you just said you don't sleep on the bed.
You don't sleep on
No,
the
I
bed?
don't sleep on the bed
Does.
because,
Not that you
Don't
don't.
say right. Don't say.
listen,
You don't really not sleep
man,
on the
let me
bed.
talk.
But
My point is that I've been sleeping on the floor.
Gotcha.
So that bed ain't the last goal to my accomplishment because we need something bigger than the king size. You get where I'm coming from?
I see.
Like if I start sleeping in that bed and get comfortable, I ain't gonna push myself to be better or to help them. So what we do now, we getting like, instead of me like, okay, so she she picky, like OCD. So she may want a queen, or I'm like, yo, just get a regular bed. Just sleep on it until we stack up and da-da-da-da. This is in the beginning. So, I want a queen and women waste. Yeah, in the Tempur-Pedic and stuff. So that's a waste to me. And then they like, damn, we could put that towards something better and make more money. Why you settling for where we at? So after years past, like 5, 6 years or whatever the case may be, all of us together, I still continue to sleep on the couch. I still come into bed here and there because I'm not settled until we just now purchased the property in Milton, Georgia. You feel me? So we're gonna build an estate. So why would I just keep going to apartment to condo? Like we got a nice condo, we got an apartment, but I want something bigger because our family growing. So an estate was something that we looked at. So we went to Milton, Georgia, and just got that like this month. Yeah, beginning of this month.
Okay.
I ain't sleeping on the floor. My bad.
No, I'm saying when I was little, I was sleeping on the floor.
Yeah.
Now I be on the couch and in and out of bed, bro. She ready, man, bro. Truthfully, bro, I don't care. That's gonna get you too comfortable. That's gonna get you comfortable. I had to sleep on the floor when I was legit.
Rotate the couch.
Everybody had that, bro. I had to sleep on the floor. That's when I was legit.
Somebody been scoot over.
So if someone is like moody, is there someone that goes to like, is there like a room A, room B? If someone's like in a bad mood, like is there, or do y'all just talk everything out? Or, because I mean, I know, so me personally, I
I
know,
lock myself up in the room.
you do?
Oh, so you go to time out.
You go to time out?
You go to the living room.
We
you
just
go to the
stay in the
game
living room.
And I ignore everybody.
If that's the part that I'm trying to understand, like, if the house is chaotic, like you know what I'm saying? Like they just have little arguments or something. They might disagree or something, and then she go to this room, she slamming this door, she got
That don't happen.
It don't happen. So
That don't happen.
We can't live like that.
You know, and
That's why
It's something that bothers us the most when we look at each other like this.
But you should be able to
Yeah,
communicate with
like,
somebody. It
that's
shouldn't
right.
get to the point where you have to slam
So I'm
the
saying,
door.
at the end of the day, we're
We just
humans.
argue
We're
and
human,
get
right?
over
We're
it.
not
That's the
So
communicating.
thing.
y'all
Right.
really just best friends, family.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
You mad? Okay, well go in
Well,
your
don't be
room.
mad, right?
Okay.
Like,
It's
you
like-
don't,
That's really
It's
happening.
something that we know.
Yeah,
you don't
really
need to
happening.
slam doors if you can communicate and
No,
talk
but
right. It's
don't
okay
get
for
me
you to
wrong.
be angry.
Sometimes
but
they have the slamming doors here and there. Yeah, it does happen.
See, I just take the door out the
And-
hinge. You can't
They'll tell
They
you.
slam this door.
Yeah.
slam the door.
Same thing. That's what I
Take the
was
door.
saying. The bathroom door too.
Yeah.
If they got a shit, damn.
Hey, bro, when I first meet you, I'm in that toilet school with you.
Man, in the shower,
Straight
taking
up.
a nice hot
I need to see your
shower.
personality, because that's what it's really about. I want to see your personality.
What if it's
About to have a
stank?
sneeze.
Y'all really comfortable with
Yeah.
each other, like.
It's the
Yeah.
personality.
Oh, you
of
gotta
the
be
things,
comfortable.
too.
If he's standing there while she's taking a shit.
No,
Listen.
don't come in
I mean,
there
that's
while you
your girl.
showering and shit. And I'm like,
Never.
damn, nice.
Man,
Hot
listen,
shit.
that's your girl, bro. One thing I always preach is real love. Real love. When I'm old, if you can't wipe my booty now, when I get old, you gonna wipe my shit? If you can't wipe my ass right now, you can't wipe my shit when we get old. You get it? Yo, dead ass though. I need to know if this gonna be long term or short.
So serious too.
I'm dead ass. I'm serious.
That's some real shit right
I'm
there.
in that because you really don't think about it like that.
Yeah.
You just see that, oh man,
I bet you love me
this
now,
bitch
but-
stink.
You stink.
Like, oh, this bitch stink. Nah, man. Like, you stink, I'm gonna clean your shit. Because I'm not here for the short
All the
term.
moves. All the
That part,
Whatever.
yeah. I agree with you.
That's deep.
Hair, you know.
It's different, bro. It's how I think, man.
So don't get me
Totally
wrong,
misconception.
we be tearing each other apart, like
So-
going at it, you know, and
I know. I was gonna say. So, what's the biggest misconception that people have about poly relationships?
they think that it's all about sex.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The automatically
It's
like,
so
oh,
annoying.
you
Really
fuck
do.
with bitches, how's
So
your sex
annoying.
life?
Discredit so much.
that's the main thing that we get from everybody.
But you can't blame them. A lot of people are now doing it like that. It's not like real relationships.
You
It's
know,
just
some
about
people are
how many
getting into
bitches
poly
you have,
just
you know?
because
Right.
of that, and
Wow.
that's not our poly. We're not open poly. We're you know polyamorous for each other.
Yeah.
You know,
I'll let somebody
no. If we're gonna fuck a bitch, we fucking all of us. You know.
Yeah.
If not, it's
So-
no point.
So
you
y'all
know?
don't have moments where y'all just like, you know, say I want to be with you by myself right now, like.
Yeah, we go out by ourselves. We have our one-on-one. You know, she works, I work, everybody works.
But even
The
sexually
mental-
though,
the
even
mental
sexually, or is it always together?
No, even sexually. Yeah, it's not
Sexually.
always together.
Okay.
It'll be me and her.
Yeah.
It'll be the three
But,
of
but
us.
before
or-
that, though, I had to teach him that
Yeah.
by not allowing it, by not trying to have sex. Like, it's a nut, yeah, it's cool, but what are you after that? What you gonna be after that? That's all. That's how I always seen it. We can fuck off a day. Why fucking now? Let's go on. Let's go out. Let's travel. You feel me? So it just became numb to me. Like pussy don't excite me. You feel me? Like a lot of girls try to throw that as this my catch this off. This I got the best pussy. Like bitch, we don't care. We trying to see what's really good with you. You feel me? And nowadays you can just pay for the baddest bitch to fuck up.
So, do you ever get? I mean, because I mean, 3 women. That's. I mean, I'm just thinking that from a man's perspective. You know, do you have to tell yourself, okay, I have to have a certain type of stamina to like.
Oh,
handle-
Oh yeah, definitely.
They-
handle this
they
shit?
can tell you
Yes,
that.
that's still
This
stay.
year, there's no issue there.
He could go 3, 4
Not a problem.
rounds before
It's
it
a
finally
problem.
starts to like.
No, it's
Because I'm thinking like, cause you know, after a certain while, you know,
No,
a man
no,
with gummy
shit.
bear after he's already let, you know, a man with gummy
But
bear
see
when
that,
he's done.
but see that's another thing too. I always try to tell dudes like, I'm gonna tell my secret and shit. Like, focus on pleasing the girl. Focus on those movements, those different vibrations, those different touches. Focus on that. Once you start focusing on that, you feel me? You can see when she not just come, because a lot of women don't even come. They pretend. You know what I mean? And they just, you know, they come, but it ain't an orgasm. It's 2 different things. The orgasm, there ain't no faking that. You feel me? So that's what I look for. Yeah, I'm about to come. Yeah, but you ain't finna make me come. Don't trick me. I'm gonna come. Nah, I'm not.
I'm not.
See what I'm saying?
So-
I'm not. So once they do come, you still in there. You get what I'm saying? Now you're looking for that real connection that just goes through the vibration of it. And you can feel it contracting, you feel me? And once that shit explodes, it is what it is.
Right. This is interesting. Well, you know, you are right about women, you know, pretending to come. Because I mean, I had to before because I was ready for it to just be over. I was like, I'm about, yeah. I was ready for it to be over, so I pretended because, and like I said before, I mean, I experienced a very brief poly situation. Like I said before, it was pretty ghetto. It was ghetto.
Elaborate.
Right.
Yeah.
What was
Yeah.
ghetto? What else
It was
classified
ghetto.
ghetto?
What are you doing? It was
All
ghetto. First and foremost, I mean, I believe in like I'm big on like women's empowerment
Right.
and growth and just like mentally stimulating each other. But when there's an imbalance where one woman is not like that, but you are, and you know there's undercover hate.
Jealousy.
Yeah, and
That's
it's
the
just,
beginning.
yeah.
That's definitely the beginning.
Yeah, it doesn't work. And then of course, you know, if you don't have patience to deal with that, then obviously it's just not gonna work. But I think that whole time I just felt that there was a sense of I knew something was just disingenuous about the situation. I didn't really feel like that woman was really about just helping me like grow the way that she claims it, you know, the way that she claimed, because she would do other things to show otherwise. So, so when I had my experience with her sexually, I was like, this is just not like
We don't even float
Right.
right.
we don't even like what.
Okay. I told you accountability as a woman now. You feel me? We get all the negative. I already know what it's going to be said. So I feel like, what did you do as a woman, a better woman than her, to make it work? That's the beginning of something that you just.
I think when you take the time to really listen to a person speak, because like you said, when a woman talks long enough, she'll tell on herself. And it was one of those things where I gave it a try. And even through like fuck ups, I still kept listening to her. And it was just like, wow, like this is a scarred woman.
Right.
This is someone who's really unhappy. And then you have to think about where you are, you know, in your life. And do you think that this is going to bring down whatever you have going on, or do you want to just take that chance and just help them and not even knowing what the outcome is going to be, you take that risk to help that other person come up with you. But ultimately, you just have to think about your future and what you want for yourself. And knowing with where she was, it just didn't balance. Because I look for some, and even just people, just even friendships. Like I want to be inspired.
Right.
I love to feel inspired by people that I meet, because it keeps me going. Even when me and my homegirls link up, like we talk about our accomplishments, and it's like it's a celebration for every little thing. It can be something so small. We're gonna celebrate that shit. We gonna spend $1,000 at this restaurant tonight for your even though it may, like I said, it could be something so small, whether it's a pay raise. We gonna celebrate that shit because that's your accomplishment. That's how we keep each other going. So when you feel that hate, you just don't want to deal with it.
Right.
I don't want to deal with it because I'm not a hateful person. It's like it's
Almost
almost
make me start hate.
it's almost like if the devil sat next to you right now and you already know who the devil is and how the devil is, would you want to sit there and try to like make him a better person?
Yeah. Yeah.
But the thing is, they have to want it.
Right, you can take the horse to the water, but you can't make them drink.
You can't make them drink it.
Yeah, but you can show them the difference on
Correct,
what
but
it
when
is.
there's enough, like
You can show them the difference on what it is, on what if they want to drink it.
Right.
Nobody really want to lead themselves to destruction.
But if you show them that 1,000,001 times and they still feel in their mind that they are right, that they have it under control, that they know what they're doing, and they're not even listening to you, like it's just going through one ear or the other, do you stop at a point, or do you just burn yourself to the ground?
It ain't about, one thing, another person can't really tell another person down to the ground. That's mental. You feel me? That means you allow them to tell you to the ground.
But I think it's
if
also
not
detrimental
physical.
when you allow yourself to go through those things, when they don't want that help
So that
from
means
you.
you control that, not the other person.
Yeah.
So that means you can make the other person better too. I always told people, like, they always speak about the devil or whatever, but why not just pray for the nigga? Like, maybe ain't nobody praying for him.
It's called loving someone from a distance.
right.
But not just that, though. I'm saying in general. why distance when they really need to be held close?
Like if they reach out to you, why not still give
Still.
whatever they need?
Still, what is it really?
If they take it or not take it,
Right.
what does it really hurt you? Why do you feel
What
so
does it
hurt
hurt
that
you?
they didn't listen to
Correct.
That's something different when you
Correct.
start tapping in mentally.
Because
what
if you're
you
truly
just
helping
said.
them to help them, it shouldn't drain you.
Yeah,
It shouldn't
like,
be
well, I
bad on
told
you.
you.
Right.
You want me to go over it
And I'm
again?
still keep telling you.
Yeah,
right.
but what we emotionally do when that happens, like, man, I just told your stupid ass, man.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
God,
You
you
get mad.
Yeah, fool. Why?
That's
Why
what
are
I'm
we
saying.
being angry?
That maybe they really just keep
You
needing
get
the
where I'm coming
help.
from?
One day it's
like,
gonna
they may
hit
really,
them.
really need
Yeah.
you, and you are in a position to give.
Yeah.
I can't take none of this shit with me. They can have whatever they want. I can't take it with me.
You see, that's
But
a
it's-
beautiful
and
side
it's
of
often
life.
a
Yeah.
That's vibrating at a higher vibration
Right.
mentally.
Yeah.
But I feel what you're saying because sometimes it's like, listen, I'm still working on myself,
Correct.
Yeah.
and all that energy you have right there is
Just not for me.
distracting me to the point where I'm gonna fuck up, and I just can't deal. I can't deal with that. That right there is when you fly on clouds every day.
Yeah.
You don't care.
Yes.
You
Free.
shouldn't though, because it shouldn't affect your energy. You
Yeah.
is you. If you're working on yourself, you just said it. If you're working on yourself, then what's the problem?
Yeah.
Why can somebody else affect you like that? What's wrong with you?
It's projecting.
It's what we was taught and
You're
what the
mad at
environment.
yourself
Yeah.
now.
We
Because there's no reason for you to get mad at me because I'm answering you this question again.
right.
Are you impatient?
Right.
Oh, see, yeah, there you go. That's
You
true
need to
too.
work on that.
Yeah, that's
okay?
true. That is
That's-
true
That's in you. You being impatient with me, but I'm trying to reach out for help. Yeah, I get that.
though. So how that make you feel?
Listen, I'm on a journey. Don't start with me. I'll go for days. I'll take you to the mother tree. Don't.
That's what's up.
That's awesome.
So,
But see, that's a good start to any woman too. Like just that she's willing to open up the third eye. She's
And
willing
to
to
talk about it.
talk about it and understand.
but it's funny that this is all
Coming full circle.
because my whole mental on starting like that actually took. I know this man named Jew. He was a you, and that was me.
Right.
So I know about that, and then ever since I've been open to that, those are the type of people I attract.
Mhm.
So I've just learned more and more throughout life.
Yeah.
But it's a long ass process to really understand and get it, grasp it, and find peace within that lifestyle.
So what you saying? You about to be the fourth wife? You know?
No.
Within that journey, I realized
Just say it.
it's
Like,
for me.
you want to be.
You see how I caught? You see
Right.
how I caught that
I was
breath right
catching the
there?
hands. I'm like,
It turned into
"Oh,
a choke.
She said it turned into a
Oh,
choke.
Yeah.
That.
That hand breath.
So question to Chase. Would you be open to one? Like, would you ever, like, if you had two best friends, like, these girls already know each other, they get along great, they're in good places in their life, because I mean, you're a successful entrepreneur, you have your thing going, and if they're bringing value to your life, would you be open to having two women as well?
I would have to think about it. Honestly.
You have to think
I
about
would
it.
think about it. I would, I would
It'd be
consider
something
it.
that-
Yeah, I would think about it. At least give it a thought. Like, man, what do you think? Because more so it would have to be based on if they
I'm gonna
connect.
give it a week.
Their vibes have to connect. They don't connect. I can't force the issue.
Yeah.
See, this works together because there's a connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's him, but at the same time, if you remove him, it's still a connection.
Yeah.
That's not forced. You can tell this is genuine. This right here is real. So if it's not there, I don't force nothing.
Right.
So I would think about it.
You think about it. Yeah. I thought about it too, and I tried. And I attempted. And it was
The characters
and it
didn't
was
line up.
GHETTO,
Get
and I was over it.
I mean, the guy has to have a headshot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, where was this man
Right, and this whole
telling
situation.
her and telling you and getting y'all together to get on the same page?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was none of that.
No.
Right.
It was
We're
unorganized.
fine
It was
Yeah.
very it was very unorganized and disingenuous. Not with the man, you know, but with the woman.
Yeah.
You know, and so, and like you said,
He didn't catch that too.
I think he understood. He understood, but it was new for everybody. It was new for everybody. So, you know, it was like a learning day by day process, and every day I was like, I don't like. Every day I was like, I don't like this. I don't like this even more. I don't like this even more the next day.
Why am I here?
Yeah, exactly.
What am I doing?
What purpose do I even serve in this? Because I can't help this woman grow. You know, she low key kind of hates me a little bit. Like I can't. No, I'm not gonna do that. No, ma'am. I'm good. I'm good. So I'm gonna fake this come and call it a day. Bye.
Oh shit. And that's how we wrap up.
Right.
How she faked the orgasm.
That's exactly.
So what's the end goal for y'all? What's the end goal? What do you see 10, 15 years from now?
Shit.
Two more wives?
More wives, more
She said
kids.
just relaxing.
More houses? No.
More houses.
More money.
cars,
More money so we can
Definitely
leave.
more cars.
We all love
Take care of
cars.
kids that
So
Right,
is
cool
this
the kids
until
have.
It's like more or less what I'm
until
trying
the
to create.
coffee closes type shit?
What I'm trying to create is exactly what I was telling him about speaking on the floor when I was legit. It's generational wealth.
Yeah.
You feel me? We didn't have that. Like some of my family had it for sure on the island, but we didn't have that here because of whatever my mom and my dad went through. So he didn't want to do nothing, but not be the man he should be. Then he have it. So it just made me look at it like, damn, I don't want to do my shit like that. You feel me?
We teach them that.
Yeah, we teaching them how to make
How
money.
to,
Like we
about
got like
money,
like-
driving,
yeah, teach
investing.
them how to drive a car. Like 8, 7 years old, go out there every morning.
It
crank
takes
up
a
the car.
motherfucking village.
It definitely does. When they say it takes a village, they did not lie.
So do y'all plan on ever just like changing y'all's last name just cause to his?
Oh,
Oh, we spoke about
yeah,
that.
we've been
Yeah.
talking about that.
Y'all are
Yeah.
changing y'all's last names.
Why, like he says, why get married and deal with, you know, all the court and all that stuff when you could just
Yeah, like
Change
I
your
said.
last name.
Yeah,
Change your
it's
last
just so
name
weird how the
and-
government be taking so much money from us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we be trying to have black love and this and that, but it just shit be happening sometimes. But we just wasn't educated by our fathers the right way. Why? Because they wasn't there. You know what I mean? Maybe it'd be different if they really was there, but why? They father wasn't there. So let's try to switch it up a little bit. It's easier said than done, but that's the way. That's the only way it's gonna work. And you know, it's hard not to.
So what do y'all tell y'all's children about? Because y'all all live in a household, which means all the kids are there too. So what's the children's understanding?
I feel like my son's still too young to really. He's only 2.
Yeah.
Oh, he's only 2.
So
Okay.
and then her kids, the 2 boys, were young too, right? So they
they're
grew up
8
with
and
it.
9. They don't really ask questions, you know. I know my oldest son,
It's
Aiden,
kinda old.
he knows and he's very
Very
wise and he's in
Yeah.
AP classes and he's a 9-year-old in a 21-year-old body.
Mhm.
You know, so he's very understanding. He loves bros and everybody, you know.
Yeah.
They don't really much ask questions. They act like, you know, those are their aunts.
And the thing is,
Like it's just
Yeah.
right.
But do they know it's more than like an auntie?
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
know
no,
that
definitely.
they-
Yeah.
They see it, how we are
It's-
here.
we don't have nuts here.
You know, we're at home. You know, the same thing. Hey, babe, you know, this,
Right,
that,
right.
she's laid up with him, I'm laid up, or however, you know. And they'll come and lay up with us.
you
Like,
know?
Yeah, because I know how, you know, just how society is, like, you know, not wanting to expose children to certain things so early, you know. And so that's why I was wondering.
But then they expose them to
We're
like
very
smoking
open with our
cigarettes and
kids.
getting drunk in
Yeah.
front of the kids. Like people, I mean, there's no reason to hide it. Like they,
Right, because they're gonna know later in life anyway.
right?
You know?
But
Right.
like people would say you should hide that, like while your kids are around that, but you get drunk in front of your kids. What's any different? You know what I'm saying? Like that's cool for you.
This
So,
is just another extension of, like, yeah, there's gay families.
I was
Exactly.
just
Yeah.
gonna say
Exactly.
that too,
Yeah.
because even when people,
Right.
Poly.
even when people mention
It's
about a
so different,
polyamorous
yeah.
relationship, they be like, "What's that?" You feel me? In the moment, like, "Oh, I got 3 wives." Like, "Oh, for real?"
I kind of fuck
You know
with
what I
that
mean?
for the kids more than
then
anything else.
Right.
You know what?
The
You
other
know,
part,
to help,
that
like,
part, like,
I can
how
work
it
when
works.
I want.
Bye,
I
go
can travel
home,
when
do
I
it, go
want.
do
I can
that.
do anything when I want because I got 3 people to watch my kids. I
Right.
gotta worry about my mom.
Yeah.
I got
We don't
people
have to
watch
depend on
my
nobody.
kids.
Right.
it's true.
You don't worry about
Yeah.
nothing, nobody.
Right. I guess that.
Take the kids. Me and Daddy are going to.
Right.
See you later.
You know, like.
So that's what happens. So like, if you go on a date with him, then y'all two watch the
Yeah, we'll watch
kids,
the
and
kids
then y'all
together.
just alternate.
Yeah.
That
Or
is
sometimes
dope.
it'll
We don't
be the
ask,
3
we'll
of
just
us.
be like,
Yeah,
That's
it's,
fine.
it's like an unexplained language.
We don't
like,
have to ask. We'll just say
of
we'll be
course.
back, and then if
We'll
they're
be
there,
back.
they're watching the kids.
And if they're there,
Hey
they're
babe,
watching
I'll be
women.
back.
For real,
Okay.
yeah.
I
We
know.
ain't gotta-
Or he'll be like, I know.
Cause they like your kids too.
Yeah.
So, what about the holidays? Obviously, we got Valentine's Day coming up. What you got going?
Well, it's my birthday
On
on
Valentine's
Valentine's,
Day.
so
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
really. Yeah, I get 1, 2, 3. It's double. 2, 4, 6 gifts from each.
Double.
So we do Valentine's
how does that
everything
look
together.
in your household?
It's awesome.
You
Yeah.
know.
Also, we just started a new
It's so
tradition
much
though with
fun.
our Christmas.
Oh yeah, we just
Yeah.
changed our.
Well, for us.
Right.
So we leave like the kids for Christmas, and then on New Year's we do our gifts
Right.
exchange.
Okay.
And then we
It's
do-
Christmas for the kids. It's amazing.
Yeah.
You wake up in the morning and just play all day.
So we just give Christmas to the kids.
That's
And
dope.
then
That's
we
really
do
what
our
it's
New
for.
That's what it's
Yeah.
about. You know?
Who
Exactly.
be cooking?
Who cooks?
We all
All of
cook.
us.
So what's the nationality? What all we got here?
I'm Cuban Dominican.
I'm Puerto Rican, Jamaican, and black.
I'm just black and white.
Cuban, Nicaraguan.
So so like Thanksgiving, what the hell in the kitchen?
Oh,
We eat
Everything.
We eat soul food.
We made some bomb collard greens for
Yeah,
the first
for
time.
real.
We made.
Bro, listen.
What?
Listen, at first,
Fire.
I'm so glad, bro. I
I'm
unlearned
hungry
so
now
much
just
stuff.
thinking about
I'm
it.
telling you, dog, I'm so blessed that I unlearned what I was taught. You know what I mean? You know, it's just, it ain't black and white, bro. We all the same people. We all the same people. Like, this, she's not white. You get it? Like, when we in the hood, like, oh, look at that. You know,
Yo soy mulata. No.
So what ended up happening is just put us in a dead mind frame. So I was like, nah, let's not let her do collard greens or her do collard greens.
Who did
That's
the
how it
macaroni?
be. Huh?
Who did the macaroni? Who made the macaroni?
She made some fire macaroni.
She made some bomb ass macaroni.
fire.
Facts.
I made macaroni and cheese twice. It was
Damn,
really
why you
good,
gotta
but
talk
her
about
shit
food like
was
that?
So is it like on schedule? Do y'all have like a schedule where someone cooks on a certain day, or is it just
We all cook
volunteers?
together. We all
just
yeah.
cook.
We usually cook
lately
together.
we've been making up menus
For the
every
week.
week,
Yeah.
and then we'll be like,
Every
okay,
Sunday.
because we're good at certain things better
plates,
than
so
the other.
we
Like
all
I'm
cook.
bomb at salmon, and she's good as hell with the big steaks, because I don't really know fuck with them big steaks like that. So she do, So we all have our little things that we are better at in the kitchen, but we all cook good,
Yeah, we all cook those things. We be eating.
Yeah, like, that's your fault with that steak.
That big ass steak. Like, that my steak was fire. Like, you can't say
Yeah,
it
that
wasn't.
shit fire.
What?
So if a woman approaches y'all, because I'm pretty sure, because I mean on Instagram they get to see the beautiful life that you guys have created with each other, and I'm pretty sure you get women all the time that try to come onto you. So if a woman approaches you and is like, hey, like I want to join what you guys have, like what is your response to that? What qualities do you look for in that woman to be like, you know what, I'm gonna meet you first, and then I'm gonna introduce you to my wives to see if y'all mesh well. What kind of conversation, or how's that conversation?
It's like a dating process, basically.
Pretty much.
Is there an application?
like,
You do credit?
It's not
credit
just like,
score,
hey, I
background
met you,
check,
I want to join.
blood
Okay,
type.
so you got to show proof that you want to join. You got to
This
show
was your
interest.
credit
You got to
app.
show love. You got to show support. Like,
What's your credit score?
Right.
you really want this.
Right.
Why?
Debt, how much?
It's just.
I
How
can
many
take
kids
your
you got
time.
that?
That's extra baggage. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
gotta know these
Right.
things.
So the first date does it have to? So if a woman approaches you, the first date does it have to be with all four of you, or is it with you?
No, what I would do, I'll probably just let it be me. But I would tell them about it. I definitely would be like, hey, look, and then I'll meet myself to see what's up. I'm not trying to bring in no bad vibe to what I got going on. Into what we building, and you can kind of peep it in the beginning. I look past the introduction person.
Right.
You feel me? So it's like I said, people they'll show their true colors for sure.
Do you still date? Like, do you every once in a while go on a date with a new woman that's interested?
Oh no.
No, we're good.
Yeah,
Like,
we straight.
we're not.
We got enough.
We're both in
Yeah. Yeah, we good.
Because originally in the beginning it was 4 of us.
Yeah, it was throw them.
It was, and then we had a 5th one. And it's a long story.
That was not on me though,
Said what?
bro. That wasn't on me though. It was like kind of throw to what was going on.
5?
Yeah, bro. And it still fit, you know. It's just the other girl. I don't know. She was young, you know, and she was just party life. So you know,
It was fun for her time.
yeah.
God,
You know,
5? I don't think I've ever seen that many.
Yeah. So
Shit, I wasn't trying to see that many.
yeah.
So you know how like when women like hang around each other enough, like sometimes y'all cycles kind of end up.
Oh
Does
yeah.
that happen?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's.
I'll get it first, then she'll get it, and then
But
she
wait.
gets it.
Okay, this is. Wait. This is what I was trying to say about knowing your woman. You feel me? Because that's one thing I'm gonna study when I'm dealing with and what I got,
I'm
and what
the
I have.
grumpiest.
Wait. So at the end of the day, I knew all their menstrual cycles in a monogamy relationship. So I knew the dates. So you know, she tripping. I'm gonna feed her, bring her some chocolate, rub her feet, or just let her get her time, or let her, you know, whatever. I get it. Man, when I got in the fucking poly, they shit changed. So I'm thinking,
Several times.
yeah, bro. So I'm thinking like, okay, what the fuck wrong with this bitch? Throwing me off because she wasn't acting the same. Like that's exactly until they started talking. Now we gonna never figure that shit out. You know what I mean? But they would start talking, so it's best to listen. And she was like, "Oh, my period, bitch, you changed my period, bitch, you changed my period."
Change your period.
So I'm like, "Change your period." So now I start googling.
Yeah.
Change your period. So when you do be around a woman, that happens. So
Yeah,
then I
your
just-
menstrual cycle, they for
Yeah,
how the
disconnect
hell
somehow,
human
so,
nature,
yeah.
they synchronize. You know?
Correct.
It's
It's weird.
Weird as so weird.
Good job.
It's weird, bro. So when we peaked that, I peaked that. So now I was like, okay, I get it now. I can maneuver differently. It's not them. Something's just going on with them at that particular moment.
Yeah, because the way those cramps feel, I mean, it just feels like 30 linebackers just sucker punching you in the stomach.
Yeah.
So you know, it gets us
Leave
moody.
me alone.
Yeah. Like
Why are so many of y'all in here?
Can I just go alone? Okay, fuck out the bathroom. You can't even be in the bathroom by yourself. Someone's always in there just sitting on the ground talking to you. The kid's gonna come in and talk to you.
Mommy!
Someone's in there. You might get like 2 minutes in the bathroom alone.
So you spoke on you know, getting, you know, real estate here. You know, not knowing if you know, let's just say more children are born. I guess your new lifestyle here, did you say, you know what, I have to have my house this particular way just to make sure in case you have more children? Because, you know, of course you want to be able to accommodate multiple people. So did you structure that, set up that way to where in the event that you guys, let's just say y'all have children, did you set it up that way? Because it's something that you want to keep, you know.
And that's also what I've been trying to do too. Like when I was telling like other men, like it's hard because a woman always want what they want. You feel me? And then you know you don't be one of the issues. So like for my daughter, I would just went ahead and got her a queen size bed in her room. So where we at a particular time, I'm not gonna sit here and go through all these different beds that cost money. So I prefer to save that money to go towards something, but that's not what they want. So they starting to understand how my mental is now. You feel me? So to have already, just go get a bigger house. Just get a big ass house, and then you don't have to worry about it. Kids come, you straight. You feel me? Add somebody else, you straight. Family members fucking up, need somewhere to stay, you straight. If you have it, you can't take it with you. So it's best to build a foundation where it's there for other people to help, because you really remember about what you have done for people, or what you do, or what can you do.
Yeah.
So that's one of my biggest things. You feel me?
But I can't wait to see it whenever y'all have, you
You
know,
know you
cookout. Whenever y'all have a cookout, please come, because I mean, I want to try your macaroni, that steak. Yeah.
Steak,
steak, girl.
macaroni,
That salmon.
and
Like,
collard
put
greens.
it all together.
We're going to Puerto Rico
Oh,
for
and-
my birthday, so
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, that's what we're doing for Valentine's
we
Day.
got a nice
Puerto
house
Rico.
Airbnb.
Yeah, she told me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico. You said what we was doing for that holiday. We're going to Puerto Rico. We got a big ass penthouse and we're gonna have fun. Got her
They
one
be
little.
turned. Like, they really do. I'm like, oh my gosh, they are like turned.
Bruh, I got, bruh,
Yeah, check
bruh, I
it
had got
out.
this booty plug.
They be shopping.
for
They
her.
be shopping inside.
Bruh, listen.
Oh man, not only
What?
that, he got me a strap. Them niggas tied me up.
Not a strap like that. Not a strap like that.
No,
Yo, like when you tie them up and they be like stuck like this. Or yeah, like that.
There was 3
Oh, you
different
know.
straps that was through my head.
I just figured it was
No, you did.
Right.
I just figured what you were talking about.
There's 3 straps that went through my head.
I wear all 3.
My bad. It's the one where they, strap your
Like
leg
hog
and
tie.
Still on the kinky side, but
You was hog tied.
Yeah, that was fun.
So were you nervous when you finally decided, hey, I'm gonna try this pie out? Like, were you a little skeptical? Did you have doubt? Did you have any doubts? Did you have any doubts that it would work?
At first, I was so hyped about it that I didn't think about it until I was in a relationship and then just started seeing certain things and then just being so monogamous.
What you
Like,
was
why is
talking
she,
about? Things you was talking about.
why is she, all up on my man like that? I was very
Yeah.
possessive
Yeah.
and very like, I wanted to be center of
I'm
attention
queen
and
bee.
stuff like
I'm
that.
queen bee.
So I personally did have those issues and I had to learn and grow as a woman, like not to be jealous of another woman that's actually treating my man better than I was treating him or doing certain things that I couldn't do as a woman, and I'm learning from her as a woman, like damn, it humbled me as a woman to sit back and be like, damn, I have to be more understanding. If it is true, and that's what made me grow as a woman in this relationship.
That's what's up. Yo, because look, listen, she crazy.
I am. And I'm
That
allowed
ass.
to do it.
And what she talking about? And what she talking about was the situation on why the other girls aren't here. You get where I'm coming from? Like, she's strong-headed, you feel me? So it was different. And this girl took the car and rammed it into the Maserati. I just bought the Maserati for her. She took it and rammed the other car.
I rammed my Mazda into the Maserati.
Into the Maserati. Like, just over that possessive state of mind. Right. It would be. And listen.
we can see it.
And I get it, but you gotta make sure you understand what's the long run. Y'all can feel like that now. Y'all can go to her.
I won't do that no more, though. Okay? Let me
No, you
just
won't.
clear that.
No, you won't.
I learned my lesson.
But at the end of the day, we can go with all these different females, bro. You feel me? But what is it really gonna help us in the end, man?
Right.
So to have something around you that really truly love you, that you went through all this and you can see the growth now. Yeah, she did that 4 or 5 years ago, but look what she just said.
Yeah.
Like
That takes
to
a
me,
lot of personal growth and a lot of like
Accountability.
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 Just to see, sit here and hear you say that, that's saying a lot for one.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
like why would I be mad? Like this girl right here does everything.
So wait, time out, wait, what you said?
What she
Wait,
said.
listen.
I'm just over here like, I guess you're right.
Straight up.
It took a lot, right?
And that's the type of mental a real woman is looking for in a man. Other than that, we just gonna be a product of our environment. That's the real mental for a woman. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
Because if I want the relationship to last, I need to be better, change. Because if not, y'all niggas is quick to be like, fuck it, So, as a woman, you gotta know what you want, who you want, and is he worth
What you
it?
gonna do with.
Your reason why, and
yeah, you cannot knock the goddesses of this earth, bro. They gonna get it. You feel me? So once you do and they do, you got you something. And I ain't trying to be old and alone and shit. You feel me? I'm trying to like really have people there for me. Cause when we get old, shit, we'll pay for a bitch if we want a little young bitch. You feel me? Straight up. Like, why ain't gonna go through all that? Come, you feel me? Come through. Instead of like, You know, when dudes get older, we got money. We can go get whatever we want. When girls get older, shit kind of change. Menopause, looking the age, the nails and the weave, the makeup, more makeup.
Everything just kind of
it goes. You feel me? And then it shouldn't be. That's when we really should be uplifting them. So that's why we don't uplift them. We go get a younger girl because of that fact. It's like, okay, now you feeling like this. We don't want you now. Now go be old, bitch. Go on.
You're a raisin.
That's just what it be like. It is. And that's how a lot of men think. This ain't per se me. I just understand that. I understand that as a man, you feel me? And I you know, they get, I'm gonna beat up. You lose a leg, I'm gonna beat up. You feel me? That's how I want it. I'm not trying to be in a short-term thing because it's a waste of my life and time.
Right.
I agree. So conflicting, you know?
It is.
It's a conflicting lifestyle. But I fucks with it. Because, you know, I fucks with the babysitters. I fucks with the cooking. I fucks with, I don't feel like fucking, I'm on
Cleaning.
my cooking. Go do that shit.
Cleaning. Having your best friend too.
Yeah.
You know when the girl hit, with the girl I seen a lot of times. Like when I was in a monogamy relationship, and you know that was my girlfriend, and she'd be like, "Girl, bitch, we going out there? Yeah, let's go, bitch. Oh, I'm ready. Oh, you gonna be ready? Come that time, girl, hello, ain't nobody picking up. Now she come to me like, damn, this bitch done bailed on me. I can't. Now I'm in the bed and all I hear is this. That's all I'm hearing. And I'm like, damn, I want to do something for my girl, but I don't want to.
Go Rose.
You feel me? Now I can be like that. They can see the beauty in that now. Y'all want to go out, everybody getting dressed at the same time. Everybody finna hit the road at the same time. Ain't no phone calling because your sister wife is ready up. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
It works for us. It's really not for everybody, but
yeah,
it works, and it will work for most people if that's what they truly want. You know, what they you know, need and desire. You know, you have to want to do it like to grow and evolve, not just to be doing it just to do it.
Yeah. So I hear all the pros, but what are there any cons to being in a poly relationship?
I mean, maybe when it comes down to the attitudes and stuff.
Female in the beginning.
Yeah. The same concept that we were already talking
about.
about.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Because if you can learn how to cope with each other and understand, in reality, there is no problem. But like you said, it does take growth, and it does take,
Can you imagine a woman coming to tell you, like, straight up, like, be so genuine and caring and not giving up on you? Can you picture a woman like that for another woman? Like, it's just unheard of. You know, even their best friends don't be best friends. You know what I mean? That shit crazy to me. You see her talking about her best friend, and we don't talk about our homie like that. It's just unspoken language, like we know. You know what I mean? So it's different. It's just different. If women can break that or some way change that or learn about it, man, that's when y'all really start doing women empowerment. Because ever since that word came about, ain't no woman been empowering nobody.
Right.
And that's straight up. You talk all the shit y'all want, but at the end of the day, I don't see none of that.
Woman empowerment for men to empower women.
That could be, I can like
Not
that.
For like
for me to empower her.
Yeah.
No matter what she got going on.
Right, yeah. The women are always against other women nowadays. It's ridiculous.
So
empower that's what?
Michelle Obama? Yeah. No. You gotta empower everybody.
Everybody, yeah.
So,
Well, this was a very interesting and fun conversation. Looks like it's time for us to wrap up here. But I actually want you guys to give y'all's Instagram handles because I really I want you guys to follow them. Like, they are great. I've been following them for a while, so I want you guys to give each of y'all's Instagram handles so that way our viewers can see, can follow up with y'all, see what you guys have going on. And actually, I think it'll be good for you guys to actually use y'all's voice to actually put it. And actually, I know you do it a lot. Yeah. I see you do it a lot. You speak on polys a lot on your posts. But I mean, maybe it'll be something for a lot of people to, open up their minds to. Because I mean, I know a lot of people who are like, do I want to try it? Do I not want to try it? Because they, they're afraid of the backlash or, they're afraid of what their families may think. So,
or a lot of people just have this freaky, that's a stigma, whatever thing about it. But, this episode here has really opened my eyes in other ways, and I wasn't even thinking about it. I never had a negative thought about
I think you're
poly,
right about number 4.
But I'm like, damn, financially and the kids, husband.
Yeah.
In that way, like,
Yeah, absolutely.
It's deeper than that.
Right.
It's way deeper, and I mean, and I see so many pros to it. You know, I do. But I do want you guys to give y'all Instagram handles because I want our viewers to follow you guys to keep up with you. So, what is your Instagram handle?
Mine is Steph Almonte _.
And mine's Mazayah, Mazayah, legend. First and middle name.
Mine's Taitum or Martin.
Mine is Rosa V. Zelaya.
I'm sure you find one, you can find them all. So
Yeah, exactly. Because
just remember one of them. Oh, we have the
Also, our Lucky for Poly page. That's our group page together. So you can also find all of us through there.
Lucky
for
Lucky
number
for Poly.
4 and Poly.
Lucky for Poly.
Yeah, got it. Well, thank you guys for joining us. They literally came from Orlando last night to be here from another show just to be here with us today. So I really appreciate you guys for making it work. I know it was so last minute. Thank you guys for
DJ, you
coming.
supposed to play the music.
Right, that's what the music's
Yeah.
on.
Okay. Darren, pick 2.
See, I fuck with her,
Still there with the two zombies.
Yo, straight up.
And then we also want to follow them too.
Oh, I'm at Big Boss Peaches.
Ooh.
Bring the product! Show the product!
I'm at ODS_CR.
Perfect. And I am Lexy Gray _LEXYGRAY_. This is the first segment of Culture. Thank you guys for tuning in with us, and we will see y'all on the next episode.